Well, joining us now is someone who's often involved in the final days of a relationship. Please welcome private investigator Julia Hartley-Moore. Hi. Hi. So you must know the answer to this question. What are the warning signs it's all over?
Well, I think the biggest problem is lack of respect and trust. Because if you don't have trust, that's one of the things that wasn't on there. If you don't have trust, look, trust is like virginity. You only lose it once, right? And if you don't have it, you actually don't have a relationship.
So does that mean that almost anybody that calls you, the relationship is over?
Well, no. See, this is the bizarre thing. People call me and I don't think they know why they're calling me initially. I mean, they have a feeling, but they haven't really thought it through about what they're going to do or what they would do if they found out what they suspect is going on.
Perhaps they have their suspicions, though. It must be fairly rocky, one would imagine.
Well, it is. And, you know, it's interesting because when I get a female ring me up and say, I have a feeling, honestly, 9 times out of 10, that feeling is true.
Oh, they're good like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Men, what's the men's ratio?
Well, men, on the other hand, look, it's not that they don't, they just tend to take a little bit longer to get there because they're not... We're far more sort of intuitive and follow that gut more than guys actually do. They should do it more.
You must have seen some epic breakups in your time. I mean, for people out there who want to feel a little bit better tonight, tell us about one of the worst ones.
I think one of the worst ones was a guy who married a very wealthy girl and ended up in this amazing, with this business, this lovely home, and he set his lover up about 4 doors away from him. Now, and she was way younger than him, she had a child. And this went on for years and years and years, and he would go home and have dinner with his children and his wife, and then he would say to his wife he had business to attend to, or he may have an overseas trip, and she would just accept that, and he would go and spend the night with his lover.
Down the road.
And seriously,
what would happen if she said, I need to borrow a cup of sugar from the neighbours?
But this is, you'd be surprised how many relationships are so close, how many other women are so close to the matrimonial home where they're actually conducted, and how many men, I hate to say it, take the lover into the matrimonial home, into the bed.
Well, for you, though, how long does it take you to solve it? Are you like, oh, this is so obvious, why did they not work it out themselves? Oh,
we're like that probably all the time, but we have to get the evidence for them. See, what we do, it's not what someone's telling us. We are looking at the hardcore evidence, and that's what's telling us.
OK, give us a positive then. Have you seen anyone who's got to the stage of calling you who's managed to turn it around and stayed together?
Yes. And do you know how it works? Look, human nature is such that people are going to play around, but if you do it and you know you've done wrong and you say, I was an absolute idiot and I shouldn't have done that, and you fess up in the beginning, you don't put your partner through sheer hell, you fess up, you go and do something about it. It's not your partner ringing a counsellor to get you help, you do it. That's when you can sort it out, no problem.
Taking responsibility, hey? Please thank Julia Hartley-Moore.